Hey, welcome back, 7 Days to Die Modding fans. This is Zith, and even though this has been shown off to a lot of folks, I thought I would go ahead and show you the progress that we've made on NPCs. NPCs are non-player characters. We've made a system where we can add NPCs to the game of different types and use expansion packs to add even more. You can find more about that on the 7 Days to Die forums in the modding section under the NPCMod. Let's give you an idea of how this is working. I've got this set up in standard widescreen mode, and the graphics is set to high. I've got a 1080 card. It's a moderate system, a little bit on the older side, so performance would be about mid-range on this PC. Let me show you what it does. Right now we're getting about 70 frames per second. It's about 71 right now. If you look in the left-hand side, how it fluctuates. I'm going to go ahead and spawn in some characters. First, we will spawn in a bunch of bakers with a bat. Let's see what 25 does to the hit. There's a little bit of a lag, but as you can see, it quickly catches up to about 67 with 25. If I do some more, we'll go from, say, 67-ish, 60, and I'm going to do another 25. And you can see it's come right back up to over 60. So we got 50 NPCs going with minimal impact to the gameplay. I will do 25 more, up to 75. And you can see we're still getting over 40 frames per second. Very playable with 75 fully functioning characters. So let's go ahead and clear the decks here. Let's kill all, and didn't spell it right. Kill all, space all. And do it again. Kill all, and we'll clear that deck. Okay, now let's go ahead and show a little bit about combat. So I'm going to spawn 25 bakers again with bats. Let them settle in there, and then over here I'm going to spawn in some bandits. Harley with Harley with bats. We're going to do 25 of those and let the fight ensue here. And there we go. Right now we got 50 characters. We're still getting over 50 frames per second. Some little drops. Still 160. So that's not bad. You see all the characters are all working. Occasionally you might find one to pause for a second, but for the most part they're all acting pretty much normally. Alright, let's go ahead and clear the decks. Alright. Now let's show a little bit of what range combat would look by. I'm going to go ahead and spawn, let's see, some 25 bakers with, let's see, pistols. They're pretty standard. There's 25 bakers with pistols, and over here I'm going to spawn in some bandits. Harley, and let's have 25 Harleys with pipe machine guns. Let's see that. Yikes. Okay, you see now we're getting around this, the gunfire, it really affects things. There's some short lags, it's still pretty damn good. It looks like the good guys won. Okay, that's pretty neat, all in all. One more time. Kill all those guys. And let's come back down to Earth and get out of that. All right, let's go ahead and look up close at one of these guys. So function 6. We don't want Harleys because they're bandit and they're not really, they can be hired, but not unless you're in their faction. So I am going to pick up a Baker with an AK. Oh, sorry about that. Didn't know I had that on. Alright. Go to sleep, guys. Alright. Let's take that off. And I'm going to Baker with an AK. Now I go up to him. Just like before. He's going to pick something up off the ground here. Those are new idle animations. See, I cannot hire him because he doesn't have an E. He is in a basic form like a bandit or a regular civilian, non-hireable format. Alright. Get rid of him. And this time I'm going to hire a nurse. Let's see. Nurse with an AK-47 who is hireable. Here, come up, and now you have the E. And I'm interested in hiring you. I press that. Each of the different ones, better the weapons, the more expensive they are to hire. I'm going to hire that. That now gives you a menu which allows you to do things like follow me. And she teleports when she gets too far behind. She speeds up when she gets too far behind. So that's all still working real well. The next thing I want to show is, this may be a little hard to see. I should have set it up. I think I got CM for command. Oh, it already was on. I'm going to hit U, and I'm going to type in NPC. And it gives you these new buttons up here. So I'm going to put the mode button in this last one, the stop button in here, and then help in here, and I don't know if that's all right. Okay, well, anyways, the buttons down the bottom, there's 3 buttons. The blue one is your mode button. The red one is to tell the characters all to stop attacking, and then there's the yellow one's the help button. Show you how this works. When I'm on highlighting the blue button, unfortunately it's covered up.
Threat control.
If you can hear that.
Full control.
Full control.
Hunting.
Hunting.
Threat control.
Threat control. Those are 3 modes that give you access to additional controls. The one on the stop button here.
Halt. Resume.
That basically halts attacking and resumes attacking. So if a NPC is running in a situation, you say, oh shit, he's Leroy Jenkinsing. You could pull him back by telling him to halt, stop the attack, and he'll break off. Okay?
Resume.
Generally, you want to leave that in resume mode, and then on the blue one,
full control.
Okay, the full control was basically it won't do anything on its own without you telling it to.
Hunting.
Hunting is normal. It goes after everything, kind of almost ungoverned except for the commands on the menu like stay and follow.
Threat control.
Threat control means it'll shoot at anything that's a threat without you bothering. And that's generally the more useful one, but if you get in like the Badlands, you're going to want full control so it doesn't pull things to you. All right? So now we have that. If I go ahead on the full control and I put down a basic zombie, I'll get my gun out. He's coming to her, but she's not going to bother with that guy unless I attack it. And then she'll say, oh, okay, that's the target for us. And Desley does a good job. So those are the modes. Again, if I switch that off to hunting mode, and I spawn a zombie, she'll instantly attack. You'll notice that depending on the weapon, she'll try to maintain optimal distance of when they're more likely to hit, and it won't be too far away if it's a short range weapon like a shotgun. They'll come up really close. So anyways, that's some of the new features that we have in there. High efficiency. It should allow for some amazing battles in POIs. A lot of POIs are being developed right now, especially to house these NPCs. We have soldiers. We have vault inhabitants for Fallout type mods. There's hundreds of new characters that can be added in with expansion packs. So enjoy it and let us know what you think.